And I had a really good introduction too. I'm so sorry. It was muted all along. How sad. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Discord enjoyers, League of Malta peoples. Oh man, my intro was so much better. Now I'm trying to remember it. Today we have two games from Berserk who've done really well in their group stages so far, and they have two really difficult matches tonight between ScuffedRatones and Vanguards. Let's see, guys, how it goes as we get into the draft here. We have the first three bans from ScuffedRatones targeting Berserk's bot lane, Lucian, Mirio, and the Malphite is of course a ban against Staff in the jungle. Meanwhile here, Berserk banning out the Kindred, Kiana, two targeted bans towards Jar and the Bard here for Sint as the last ban. See the Thresh first pick here for Sint. Interesting to go with the support first pick, but it is Sint that enjoys playing this champion quite a lot, and he does pilot it well. Thank you to everyone joining us in the chat. Tasakana, Giorno, Giovanna, and Berserk MLT. Hello, welcome. I hope you had to watch a nice show today. After the draft, we'll be heading off to our caster deck where Aiglos and Celestial Knight will be co-casting the game. So do stay tuned for that. And we are here in the meanwhile here. Berserk pick up the Sivir. Sivir, great long range. I think with the Thresh here being locked in for ScuffedRatones, Braum is an excellent choice for Berserk as well. Braum, Sivir, they can kind of decide to engage or disengage anytime they want. They can have good push and good peel from the lane. Let's see the choice here. Karma, fair enough. Karma's also an excellent pairing here with Sivir. Sivir managing to push in the wave and Karma can land the poke. So let's see how they handle it here. Fabi does really well recently, especially in his solo queue games, and you can see now picking up the Karma, his second most played champion this season. So let's see how ScuffedRatones respond here. They could go for the Jinx here, which is what they've done in the past. They could also go for a jungle, something like the Wukong. Now don't get fooled, guys, this could be a brand bot lane, it could be a brand mid lane. You never know with the ScuffedRatones. It could also be a brand jungle, although I doubt it, but we've yet to see Jar's full potential. We know he plays a good Kindred, and we've heard that he plays a good Kiana and Wukong, so let's see what gets picked up here. If it is a brand bot lane, I think Wukong does well in the jungle, bringing in an extra bit of AD, although he's not really the main carry, and you would expect more AD damage to come out from ScuffedRatones. Interesting to go for the Scion pickup here. Aatrox was available for Danico, but perhaps not feeling too confident against Saddam Sustain's picks. Saddam Sustain seemingly came out of nowhere here. The small T top laner, he's doing really well for himself as well from Berserk's side. So let's see what gets picked up here. They could go for the jungle, they could go for a top lane pick. It seems like Zahen will be picked up here by Berserk in the top lane. Interesting choice into the Scion. I would expect maybe the Scions should be doing fine into Zahen, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see here, next bans here for Berserk are well, I mean, I would assume the Wukong maybe to double down into the bans there. The Viego ban, fair enough, alright. ScuffedRatones played Viego last time. I don't think Viego is that big a problem, but it is getting banned this time. Let's see, the Talia ban from ScuffedRatones is also sort of well studied. I think Stav is a little bit naked now. He might have some other champs we have not seen yet, but so far it has been the Kindred, Talia and Malphite picks. I believe we've seen him play Volibear at one point. Although I think Volibear into the Thresh brand might not be the best choice. So let's see what Stav brings out. He has Karma Sivir. Typically maybe you can go for something like a Bruiser with the Karma, usually does pretty well. Something like the Jinzhao. Jinzhao also doing moderately well into the brand, just a bit hard into the Thresh, but let's see where it goes. There's a Jarvan ban as well. weird comment in the chat. Not really sure what's going on there, but okay. Welcome Maximus. Very evangelic of you. In a League of Legends match of all places. Let's see how Berserk going for the Mel. Anselm has been playing this champion quite often. A very strong champion. Could completely redirect Brand out, by the way. So this champion team fights could go hard. Man, is my hair like always so bad, man? It sucks. Oh my gosh. I'm a freak. Alright. What the hell is that? There we go. Problem solved. Alright. I need to wear the Ramos hats. Let's see here. Hui. It's kind of interesting here what ScuffedRatones are going with. I'm not really sure if it's... I think it's a Hui bot lane, Brand middle. And we're gonna get a jungle pick now. Wukong. Okay, you see? So far my predictions are correct. I only didn't pick up the Hui in the bot lane. From ScuffedRatones. They're gonna be missing a bit of the AD damage. Excuse me. But they should be doing really well in their respective lanes. Let's see how the next pick for Berserk will be. The last pick. Jungler for staff here. He got both junglers getting the last pick is very interesting. And there's the Volibear locked in as expected as well. So Berserk locked in. Alright guys, so there it is. That's the picks. When we get into the game, we'll be heading off to thank you Rakasaurus. Alright, let's make a quick poll who won the draft and let's talk about it until the game starts. ScuffedRatones and Berserk. I want to point out as well that ScuffedRatones are receiving guidance from various few members, specifically Eyegloss. So let's see how it goes for them. Berserk in general doing really well. I think lane priorities, Thresh, Hui versus the Karma Sivir. Of course, Thresh, Hui are not really gonna do much until they hit the level 3 spike, right? And other than that, it's gonna be supposedly very good for Thresh, Hui, because Sivir and Karma don't really have sustain. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Hui can just avoid the wave and just chunk out Sivir, get her out of the lane and keep farming. The Wukong can offer a lot of presence, helping Hui and Brand lay off their damage. Problem being is ScuffedRatones are very magic damage oriented. Sion is a good frontliner, especially with Wukong. The Thresh is just a comfort pick. It will help set up Hui and Brand though. Berserk, a all way rounded comp. Of course, if it goes past the 25-minute mark, they should win relatively easily without too much problems. All their champions kind of deal damage except the Karma. So watch out for that. If ScuffedRatones, for example, lose the Brand, especially early on into the fight, or maybe the Hui gets popped, it's going to be a bit hard for ScuffedRatones to play out the fights. So these are the things I'm sort of keeping in mind. I think overall Berserk have the better comp, but ScuffedRatones sort of have better sort of snowball mid-game fights kind of thing, especially with Brand Hui before Berserk gets their finished items, before maybe they start speccing into the magic resist for Zahid, for the Volibear, before Karma does the big shields, you know. So let's see how it goes. Quickly asking the lobby here if they want to start. We see ScuffedRatones are returning. Alright. So the games begin. We'll soon be swapping over. We have 80 seconds to go before they lock in their champions. Curious to see what you guys think. Yeah, it's definitely Brand mid, for sure. For sure. I know these guys as well. I know how they play, what they like to play. It's definitely Brand mid. So let's see. Alright, we're soon getting into the game, guys. Let's see if my expectations are met. I would expect ScuffedRatones to lose the level 1, level 2 bot lane, and then to start sort of gradually winning after level 4 or 5 when Wei gets a bit of spells and maybe gets the first recon. However, in the mid lane, I have no idea how Brand into the Mel goes. Of course, I trust in Sinister. He's always been a very solid foundational player. His positioning is great. He's really good on the Brand as well. So I'll trust in his abilities. Sint on the Thresh, very good on the Thresh as well. So keep an eye out for those hooks. And the top lane, Danico against Zahen. I think Danico has come a long way since when he started in these events. So I'm looking forward to how he handles it. I'm pretty sure Saddam Sustain is not that experienced on this champion yet, although it is a strong champion. It still might get beaten out of sheer experience from Danico. In the jungle though, Wukong versus Volibear should be extremely Volibear favored. Stav should have the upper end in the earlier objective. So let's see how it goes as we go on into our caster boot. Alright, hello Iglos, hello Celestial Knight. Take it away, boys.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Good evening. What
Highly
shiny
anticipated
border
game.
do we have here?
Oh, sorry guys, I don't think they're hearing you. 1 second. My bad. Hello. Alright. Hello? Iglos? Celestial
hello.
Knight? Alright.
Hello.
Okay, good.
Okay,
You're on,
everything is working?
guys. Yes, you got this.
Nice.
Okay, so we have Team ScuffedRatones on the blue side, Team Berserk on the red side. An extremely anticipated game for this evening. The two best teams from Group 2 that we have here in the League of Malta. Berserk still currently undefeated, and ScuffedRatones having only one loss to
And
Team
an
Vanguard.
unfortunate loss, I might add.
Unfortunate. It was a very close game at the end of the day as well.
Battlefield yourself. Oof.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me a bit. What do you think about either team's draft, and what do you think about their chances of winning?
I mean, to be
Is
honest,
the
I think both
aspect-
teams opted for comfort. I've seen most of them play already, so I see, like, you know, Ventus on Severe, Fabian is on Karma as well. He loves Enchanters. Maybe Anselm is a bit of comfort with the Mel pick. I know at the moment she's not at her best position, especially with the most recent nerf. I wonder if he's up to date with how people are building her now. I had a brief discussion with Albert, with Living on this. So we'll see if he still opts for the normal E-Max or he switches it up to the Q-Max. Top lane, I haven't seen this matchup yet. The Sion and the Zahim.
I've seen
So
this
I'm curious.
matchup. Saddam Sustain played it himself against my own team. The first game, in fact, in League of Malta. It's favored for Zahen for sure because of his sustain. Sion has a very hard time getting chunking down Zahen's health bar, at least when it comes to mid game. Maybe right now we're seeing some aggressive trades going down. In the early game, Sion has quite a lot of base stats. But as soon as we get to around one item, Zahen has quite the advantage.
Yes, we'll see. But I think it will be difficult for Zahim to have a lot of uptime in these team fights, especially with the CC that Batons have.
Brand bot lane with a teleport, an extra teleport also might add to some pressure as well, you know, in the mid game. Bit more
I think it's good
flexibility.
against Severe. They know they're gonna be pushed in all game, so their base timers will be weaker at the start, until Brand gets some wave clear. Interesting to know that both junglers, I mean, they're parting on opposite sides of the map. Smart for Wukong to put away from the Sivir lane because he knows he won't have any prio.
Also quite hard for Wukong
not
to
expecting
gank that
that
lane
amount of
early
damage.
on.
Wait! Oh!
Oh my god. The Sion passive gets Saddam sustain. A 1-for-1 trade in the top lane.
That's what we call a good death. He gets enough gold for the Bramble Vest.
Aspect
Alright.
being banked by Staff right now. Flashes, Staff flashes after him. Will be taken down. Both mid laners straight flashes, but Anselm will get the better end of the deal, having his jungler there at the moment.
It is sure the Sion got the better end of the stick on top lane. He should have a sizable XP lead now. We need to see if he manages to crush us this way before the Volibear gets up here though.
Sustain's doing his best to hold his wave, knowing his jungler's on his side of the map right now.
Needs to be careful though, these trays don't favor him at all. Ah, nice dash.
Has to flash away from the Zahan, having fully stacked his passive now.
Okay, Brent should get a recall now, he has TP as well. So I've played against Baus. Right there, he would have died. And dove the Zahan to kill him. 100%.
Do you think Danica should play a little more like Baus?
No, not unless you know how to angle his Qs perfectly, how to go out of vision so that you get charges before letting it go. I think it's better to play it safe, go tank, just be a good wave flare up in top lane so they never get any plates. And then just match CS, yep. He'll be able to take all of this wave, since it's a cannon wave. He should be able to one-shot the next one. And Zahin will either lose some CS or the wave will be reset. Should be seeing another gank in mid.
Gank in mid again. Wei successfully gets out with his movement speed buff. No objectives taken as of yet. 7 minutes, 1 minute till the grubs.
I think it's a mistake from Berserk side not to play for objectives. Especially when you're playing against two mages. You know they shouldn't have the power.
They definitely had the prio in bot lane just a few minutes ago, but it will
We see
be
Volibear
Jar
coming down.
starting
Mel is
off
recalling. I hope that they notice that they can get this and leave. Yep. In fact, Berserk noticed that they are too late. What a steal, honestly. I wasn't expecting them to get early objectives.
I'm not sure how Sinister managed to get hit level 6 before Ventus. That's probably deterred the contest, honestly. The Brand ult is really good in these skirmishes.
I think it was just a delayed level 6 from Ventus. He didn't miss any minions. So it was just the position of the wave. In fact, they are even on CS. XP. And this is the solo
Aspect
kill
will
in
fall
mid
to
lane.
the solo kill.
Wukong gets invaded. I think he needs to give this blue. He might
Saddam
get an
Sustain's
opportunity.
helping him with the blue buff, but his top lane is currently crashing.
Yeah, I don't like
the
this as a
tower.
top laner. It's never worth it.
He missed a whole wave, in fact, like this.
And now he won't get the opportunity to recall himself. Because Daniko will be back into wave. Dahin doesn't have TP. This is a good invade as well.
Wukong jumps onto Ventus, gets quite low, Silver ult popped. Wei's ultimate,
Ooh.
very big.
Nice flash. This is huge.
Ventus will also
Nice.
be falling,
Okay,
and
now they need to
Aztec
get
takes
out.
the lantern out.
So it's a quick 2 for nothing. Look at that wave in bot lane. That hurts as an AD carry. You miss out on a cannon wave and another wave. And
Brand
Brand
can
gets
push
the
really
plates.
fast now.
Drakur is behind me at the moment. Supporting his friend. I'm very impressed with the CS lead in top lane.
Yeah, Daniko's also built up quite an XP lead, a full level above Saddam Sustain.
I think Hui at this point should just focus on wave clear, not try to trade at all. They know that in skirmishes they are stronger now. Until Silver completes her first item. And look at the wave clear.
Aspect might be going down in just a second.
I think
One more Q
next rotation
and
she should
Golden
go down.
Eclipse.
Perfect war timing. Top lane should have flash and Dal to get out of this. I think it's too late. Oh, doesn't even need to flash.
Daniko is simply too tanky.
Wait, is that a kill? No. Alright. That was...
Way off misses. Aspect is was just one stack of overwhelm off of being executed by the Mel.
Is that Zahin dead? No, he has flash, he has flash. Don't do it. I might be dead. No.
Solo kill goes to Saddam Sustain. Will he die to the Scion passive once again?
No, that's not really
Not
a good
this
death. He should be able to get some plates. I think that brings him back into the game as well.
Just a bit of over-aggression. He had the lead, he did not need to push it too much, you know.
I think I might lose another wave of XP because of this push. I think both teams are looking to take this dragon down. After being stunned by the first dragon steal, should I say. I think Berserk will be more careful with this one. That Sivir has no flash.
Ventus is
She should
hot.
be dead. Nice.
Good reaction time on the spell shield, but there was a Wukong for the follow-up. Seems like another dragon will go to... Oh! The solo kill went down in mid lane. Sway is not doing so well against the Mel.
Should still be a dragon over to ScuffedRatones. They will take some damage in the mid lane tower and Wukong will get invaded on his blue side. But again, that Sivir loses a bunch more minions. I think that Volibear is deep within their jungle now. If they find him. Not sure about the TP. Oh!
Barely dodges vision, he's found.
They need someone else.
Will be cancelled.
Oh, Trish gets it.
Very unfortunate.
Okay, and Brent has TP, so he can TP back to bot lane and pick up that wave. Not allowing Sivir to get any more damage on that tower.
Brand might be down just a few CS, but almost a full level above Sivir in XP.
I mean, in terms of gold, the only real difference there is this game is in the mid lane. Aspect fell a bit too many times against the Mel alone.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, flash forward. Sivir has barrier. She's dead. Wow, a solo kill by Sinister against Ventus. This Brand bot.
More fighting in the mid lane.
And
Aspect
both
once
Sums
again
used
falls
as well.
really low.
Okay, he just doesn't have this second commit. No flash Mel. And that should be Rift.
Very well executed gank. Gives Aspect a little bit of breathing room in the mid lane.
This should be feats. One stack of feats for ScuffedRatones. So either team now will look to get that first tower to unlock the feats and upgrade the boots. Theoretically, it should be easier for ScuffedRatones to take it. And save the tower just in time. They need to put this rift down ASAP.
Someone's trying to attack that mid tower.
I think
Will
the
not
tower
be
is dead.
getting it.
Bren just needs to get out of there.
Feats of strength go over to Berserk with that tower take. Dav might be caught in the jungle again. Gets out
Oh.
thanks to the karma.
Alt's back in.
Might be a bit of an over-aggression, getting
That
punished for
Wukong.
that.
Ooh, perfect flash. That Karma root would have got him stuck under the tower. He might be dead. Oh no.
Jar tanks one extra tower shot, gets killed by the golden eclipse.
At least they do get the tower. But now ScuffedRatones should be looking to get the next dragon. They know that Volibear won't have his flash, the Mel won't have her flash either. So if they get the Scion down here, and he engage on either of them, should be a free kill. But the game is still really close, the gold lead is almost non-existent.
This Volibear
far-
definitely looking quite squishy at this stage of the game, especially when there's two mages CCing him. It's just hard to get on top of anyone to deal any damage.
So far, we haven't seen the pressure from Zahin either. As you mentioned, you said that this matchup is favored for Zahin. Personally, I found that Zahin against any kind of tank that can stack armor will have a hard time. Against Ornn, against Malphite, against Sion. I don't think it's that strong, especially now that Sion gets the tower.
I've just seen that in these matchups, it's better to take Black Cleaver as the first item on Zahen, stack it with his ultimate's passive armor pen. He'll
look at
have
the
around
damage.
57% shred.
Arma might be caught.
Karma
they
gets
focused on this
blown up
Volibear?
completely. They're now chasing down Ventus.
Perfect hook.
The
by
hook
Sid.
hits!
I am still impressed by his trash every time I see it on stream. Meanwhile, both top laners doing what they do best.
And Sam seems in a bad position, gets caught by the hook. Brand's stun will be
And is the
reflected.
stun coming out? And Hui comes back to finish the kill. I wonder what Atakan spawning. Alright, Sion has flash. Alright. At this point, Danico should realize that he is not the focal point of the game. He should just be looking to wave clear the minions and run away. Zahen might die. No.
Hill goes over to Stav. This might give Berserk an opening to contest this Atakan, honestly. Hui's still in the bot lane, but has teleport.
I think it's hard. Yeah, Hui has teleport. He's pressuring bot lane. They need to answer.
Fabi gets hooked!
But this is
Might be
fair.
killed. Not yet, but close.
okay. I wouldn't continue this Atakan. With Karma 1 HP.
Karma
Yeah,
1
in fact,
HP,
they're
no
feeding off of
Zahen
it.
ult. Yeah.
They can do it themselves though. It's half HP. They just need the Sion to CC. And they need to land the abilities for sure.
Hui ult landed on Ansem. Will do a decent chunk of damage.
Volibear jumps in. He's
Brand
killed.
ult thrown.
What was that flash by Hui? Like, guys, you got the objective. You don't need to chase.
Oh no, Aspect will be going down to the Golden Eclipse.
And somehow he has a
Big
shutdown.
overextend. Somehow he has a shutdown despite being down gold in the mid lane.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
ScuffedRatones need to focus on the next dragon. It's the one that gives them the soul. They are extremely ahead. The Sivir deals no damage, basically, and that Sion will eat everything up. He needs to get some MR, and he will be unkillable this game. Zahin is now struggling in the 1v1. The only threat that Berserk have is the smell. And at this point, I'm not sure what Berserk can do.
I feel like Mel needs to get a miraculous brand ult to reflect at this point to win a true 5v5.
But in order for that to hit, she needs to be in the middle of 5 people, no?
Yeah. True. Was the debate last time settled? Does Brand's passive work when Mel reflects it?
You're asking the wrong guy. I can answer anything about top laners, but when it comes to mages and their abilities, okay, I'll confer with Drakor. Does Brand Passive apply on Mel Reflect?
Like when Mel reflects the ultimate and it bounces to someone.
I
a
don't
few
think so.
times.
When she reflects Brand's ult, does Brand's passive work on Mel Reflect? I don't think so. No.
No, okay.
I don't think so.
It says Kid doesn't know, but he's 99% sure no. Okay. So if ScuffedRatones ends up winning this, who gets the first spot?
It would be tied.
Hmm.
Both being 7-1.
I think because of direct confrontation, ScuffedRatones will take it.
That's a good point.
We'll have to confer with the rule makers after this game.
Yeah.
Okay, but as you can see, Berserk are already on the site. They're trying to deward everything, get any sort of advantage that they can have. Try to set up a trap, which Daniko might be walking into. Oh!
Oh, last second sweeper. Still gets caught by the Mel root. Will be pulled in. Aniko, very tanky, takes the Thresh Lantern. Gets out safely.
Alright. They're losing waves up and top. Daniko can choose technically to recall and TP back, but there's a plant. Oh, it's a battle of time and waves. How much will Berserk sacrifice to delay this objective? At this point, they need to start it themselves.
Berserk being down gold, not in a good spot to be doing sacrifices. Anselm steps into a fully charged Scion Q, gets stunned up. Brand goes down, but his ult was thrown.
Zahin going down?
Zahin does not
They're
go
all
down,
so
the
low.
revive is still up.
Oh! I wonder if Jar and Daniko can turn this. It will be difficult. Severe is still full HP, she has both sums. I think they need to give this. I think Brent stepped way too far forward for this fight and ended up eating most of the damage. It's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Now I wonder if Berserk will get, you know, the false confidence and try to force a Baron, even though they are not that far ahead. It's only 800 gold.
Yeah, the gold is definitely close, and if we look at individual golds, the Sivir is actually up on the brand now. After completing the call and being up a good chunk of CS.
I mean, it's still the same amount of items, right? The main
Yeah.
gold difference is in the mid lane. This Karma caught.
Karmakot will be stunned up by the brand, will be going down. Kill given over to Aspect.
No reflect on Mel, no flash.
Wukong does a lot of damage. No. Sinister flashes forward.
They're spamming
but
calls
doesn't
for the
catch
Baron.
anything.
If they are doing this, Sion needs to be here.
Zahan will get the first teleport.
Sion is not teleporting. He's asleep.
Gets a big pull into ult. Sinister is currently out of mana for this fight. This is not looking good for ScuffedRatones.
Brand needs to recall and TP back. He has no mana.
Jensen would give an oi 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 to this play.
I'm not sure if my... Oh no, Jarus got.
Okay, Berserk themselves looking to start this Baron now.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for Baron. They played it smart. I'm not sure what happened to Daniko's TP there. ScuffedRatones are looking to fight this. but I think they're too late.
Up slowed and looking for the hook, will not find it. Saddam sustain. Might be going in a bit too aggressively.
The hook goes wide.
Feels a
Sion
large
is on a flank.
chunk.
But Wukong is not there. This is a 4v5. I mean, at best, they are delaying the Baron. But they need to be careful not to fight this for too long. Still a very close match. Akura shaking his head. As if he's saying that ScuffedRatones had this in the bag, but they are shaking up a bit. 5k gold lead now as well. And ScuffedRatones are now given the luxury to start stacking Gemmar.
Less than 1 minute to solve for ScuffedRatones. They're definitely looking to try and take space back and claim this objective.
The hand might be caught.
Sion ult will connect. Fully charged Q.
Just permanent
Completely CC'd. Grim Deliverance comes out. Will not give him enough healing. Unfortunately, the 1000
Thresh gets
gold
the
shutdown
shutdown.
goes to Thresh.
But it's a long death timer. Brent should be looking for a recoil here. Unless Wei is caught on the other side of the map.
Wei gets completely blown up. Some even trades, but a tower taken for Ventus.
It's an unfortunate turn there by the Wukong.
Brand getting caught out and taken down by Ansem. Stav looking to chase down Synth, ignoring the Sion. Char will also be falling to this.
I think that should be game. Sion can delay a bit.
Sion's looking to clear the wave mid, at least.
It's all up to
Brand's
Wei
up in
to kill
15
this bot wave.
Wave flashes, Fears will not be getting caught.
Okay, they have to go for the dragon. They're playing this slow.
Berserk taking a reset, while ScuffedRatones looking to take back some space on the map. Baron in 1 minute 30 seconds. Wonder if any major fights will break out before the objective, or if the teams will look to play it safe.
This will depend who gets caught out on vision. Like, they have super minions pushing in bot lane. Sion can dispense of those pretty easily. He has TP, so any sort of Baron rush, it can be contested. But this should be a poke war from the side of ScuffedRatones. They need to land abilities without getting hit back and try and stall as much as they can. They do have the wave clear, at least. So in order to end this game, Berserk needs either a clean ace, or else they need to take the Baron and maybe perform a dive with Volibear ult. But otherwise, ScuffedRatones do have the tools to stall this out. On the other side, Berserk just needs to play this smart and they should have the win. Have a commanding, what is it, almost 9k gold lead now?
It's really hard for ScuffedRatones to step out and get vision at this stage of the game, but
That's a clone, it's a clone.
it's just a clone.
I'm not sure about this Mel being in bot lane. She's a very good tool to use. Oh, Wukong! They almost baited me there. Okay, Mel based and is rushing to join her team. Them being a 5-man should be a strong contention for Baron. Severe wave clear at this point. She just Qs and autos once, and the wave has disappeared. Sion could be caught.
Brand getting caught, Grim Deliverance coming out, Brand flashes away.
I think they traded
Now
junglers.
tanking a lot of CC.
Sion engages.
Junglers traded. Zahen was just left unchecked in the back line. Completely cleans them up.
That should be.
Meanwhile, Sion
Game
was
over.
getting kited towards Sion.
Ah, Mel is dead. Ooh, almost.
Mel lives with 1 health. Those shields.
A close game. I think we saw the
very-
best of both teams.
Very close game, definitely.
And I guess this would make Berserk undisputed #1 spot for Group 2. And ScuffedRatones, I think, fall into
A second.
either second or third place. I'm not sure because of Vanguard.
I'm not sure about the scores. I haven't kept up fully, but I think so. Yeah. Well done to Team Berserk, though. They made a comeback. It was looking a bit more ScuffedRatones' favor start. Synth hit some amazing hooks for some picks, but later in the true 5v5s, they pulled out ahead.
All right, hello guys. Thank you for casting. That was quite the match there. Very close there. ScuffedRatones early, Berserk late. What can you do? Casters, any idea on MVP maybe who you would give it to?
That should be LCM for sure, hands down.
Yeah. Anselm on the map.
He got a lot of solo kills. He managed to deflect a lot of the damage in team fights. I think without his laning phase, it would have been game over for Berserk.
The stream.
He basically kept up their gold through laning phase and neutralized anything Hui would have done.
So far we have 3 votes for Saddam Sustain, so it might just be him that's coming along, but I get to see what he also had a lot of solo plays as well, which was
And also, shout out to
nice.
Sinister, huh?
Yeah, man. Always, the GOAT. He's really good though in general, the positioning since
That flash forward
Thresh's-
on Brand to get the solo kill.
Well, Ventus
I
who?
think it even caught Ventus off guard.
Ventus chicken nuggets. Alright. Well, I go to interview room, guys. Thank you, Iglos and Celestial Knight. See you in game 2.
Thank you.
Oh, bye.
Bye bye.
Oi. Mela. I guess we're getting on Saddam sustain. Oh GP, yeah, let's just do it. Good. We're gonna get too good for you instead. It's nice we get to meet him a bit. Pawns are there to be broken. Faqalna blodra. Faqalna blodra jgħalli, da issa jgħamil li xari, ta' bat loħtok. Oj. Ejja, la' Anselm. We love you, Anselm. We do. Yes. Come. Hello? Over? Do you copy? Hello. Good to see you, Anselm. Welcome to the interview room.
Yes.
How are you feeling after this game?
Alright, good. We have another game, so we're still focused on the second game, but
Job's
it was a good game.
not done. Job's not finished. So.
Job's not done.
Shite.
Yes.
So I was there. Admittedly, I thought ScuffedRatones might win this at some points. I don't know if you felt the same.
There was a point, like there was like a consecutive 5 minutes where their tempo was like we couldn't match their tempo. I think after the Drake fight and after they took Atakan, they got a very good tempo. But after their mid laner grieved a bit and we got at least a kill back. The tempo again started going a bit up, like in this kind of stuff.
Yep, I don't know.
It's like that.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what to like. What's like what would I say, like teamwork or what it was that ultimately got ahead, but it's just fights.
Yes.
I think realistically and outscaling.
Yes, but we knew where we were going to scale. So obviously every 20 seconds we outscale. Like it's a constant reminder that listen, we outscale these guys, and we knew that our early game, at least in matchup in lane villain, it was going to be tough. We knew that botlane was going to struggle with the Brand pick. We knew we thought Brand was mid because we know Sinister plays Brand, but we know that he can play ADC because he plays Brand ADC. So we were ready.
Yeah, I thought it was
But-
Brand mid as well because I knew Aspect plays the way, and he was playing bot lane.
that's
But
okay. Yes, but it's I mean at the end it paid off, I guess.
yeah, he almost got the solo play on you as well. But your jungler saved the day, and you kind of carried it from there. So it was also nice to see. Well, good job, guys. I don't want to stall you too
Thank you.
much. Waiting for game 2. Good luck, and maybe I'll
Thank
see you again in a few minutes. Who knows? Or an hour. Like.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Ta-ta.
See you, Anselm. Bye bye. All right.